Hello, Namaste, good morning. I'm Eepsa. We are doing some chemistry, and I am only in the visuals. Somebody else is dubbing for me today, and maybe for next 2 3 days. My throat is a little bad. Please bear. We are doing valencies. Uh, Valencies, how we can calculate them if we don't know the atomic number, but we know the formulas. If we know some formulas of those elements or those group of elements, then how to find the valencies. Okay. Before that, there are certain atoms whose valency we just need to know. There are not too many of them. Just I've listed a few simple ones, and these, and these. Oh, 1 minute. Okay. So these ones one is supposed to remember most of it if possible. It just helps in better calculation, quicker writing of new formulas. You start with 2, then go 4, then go 6, like that. Eventually, you'll be able to get it if you keep learning 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 continuously. Okay, now. But there are so many other elements, there are so many other groups. हम सारों की नहीं लर्न कर सकते ना, लाइक पता नहीं 100 से ज़्यादा तो एलिमेंट्स हैं, देन हम सबकी याद कैसे करेंगे ना. सो अगर मैंने यहाँ पे how many I have written? If I have written 10 also here and a few here, we are only learning 10, 15 valencies. Rest, we are not learning. We have to derive them from the formula. That's what we are learning today. Okay, I want you to copy these and these uh, valencies, or you can see it from the textbook. Okay, I am rubbing it, this one from here. So, okay, so sulfide, sulfite. So, there are three words associated with. See, one is ide. Okay, IDE. One is ite, ite, and one is 8. Be careful. Huh? There's slight change only. A, E, I, like that. Similarly, in the same fashion, it's nitride, IDE. Then it is ITE. And then it is ATE. So only very slight difference. 8, ite, and ide. So how can you remember? Is कि the valencies तो इसकी सबकी 2 ही है, -2 ही है, but the formula, how can you remember? How can you remember? Oh, probably you can say the one which has the maximum oxygen atom is 8, is 8. 8 matlab sulfate, and the one with minimum oxygen atoms is ide. If you can learn that, so maximum oxygen atoms becomes sulfate, minimum oxygen atoms, matlab 0 here, becomes sulfide. See, oh, so similarly, for nitride, minimum oxygen atoms, for nitrate, maximum oxygen atoms. So probably you can just remember like this and their valencies. Okay, now let me explain you the meaning of the formula N1 V1 is the formula that I have written here. N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2. Either we can use this, or a better method is N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2 is equal to charge. This is a more universal method. I'll just explain the meaning of this in 2 minutes. Another thing which you should know before starting to calculate, suppose I have written PO4. Now it is the phosphate group. This name is called phosphate. Now डज नॉट मीन कि ये अलग है और ऑक्सीजन 4 अलग से पड़े हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. ऑल ऑफ दीज लोअर वंस, द मल्टीपल एटम्स, देखो इसमें भी कई हैं, उसमें भी बहुत सारे एटम्स हैं, उसमें भी बहुत सारे एटम्स हैं. दे आर ग्रुप्स which can't be broken easily. Like you cannot convert PO4 easily into, तोड़ दिया उसमें फॉस्फोरस अलग कर दिया, ऑक्सीजन अलग कर दिया. दिस विल नॉट बी रियली पॉसिबल, टू बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सिमिलरली अगर SO4 है या कुछ भी है इनमें से, HCO3 है, बाइकार्बोनेट, हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट, बाइकार्बोनेट, तो it is not very easy to remove carbon separately, oxygen separately, hydrogen separately. So that's not really easy. So they remain as a group only. They remain as a group only. They only displace things. वो आप अपने आप नहीं टूटते unless कि कोई बहुत drastic conditions दे दी जाए. So this is a group, like, and you can have one of these groups. Just take them as a packet. कि वो पैकेट खुल ही नहीं सकता, sealed. Or you can have 2 of these packets, or you can have 3 of these packets, like that, maybe more. So what you have to do, because if I write it like this, does it make any sense? Does it mean that oxygen has 40, there are 43 atoms of oxygen? No, it has only 4. So to avoid this confusion, you should, whenever there is a group, you should always put a bracket. So it simply means a packet of PO4 and then 3 of those, 3 packets. Similarly, let's take NO3, and this has a charge of -3. Now suppose we take what were we taking? Okay, SO4, and we want to calculate something, some valency from this. Now again, SO4 is a group. All these are groups. They don't split as S and O easily. So if I have 5 packets of SO4, so we'll put a bracket and then write here, which means 5 packets. You will not write it as SO4 5. No, this is wrong. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. So that's how you do when you're handling packets, or actually what is it? Group of atoms as a whole. Okay, now we'll quickly take examples. How to do it. Okay, जैसे मैं बोल रही थी ना कि बहुत सारे एलिमेंट्स ऐसे होंगे जिनकी हमें याद नहीं है वैलेंसी. अब नहीं है तो नहीं है, करीब 100 तो होंगे जिनकी अभी हमें याद नहीं है, सिंबल्स भी नहीं याद होते हैं, फॉरगेट द वैलेंसीज, एंड यू आर नॉट इवन सपोज टू लर्न. उनको याद करना भी नहीं होता है, तो उनको यहाँ से डिराइव करना होता है. Okay, let's take an example. Suppose something is lead phosphate. Okay, there's a compound called lead phosphate. Okay, and the formula given is lead has a symbol of Pb. Okay, this is the formula one. We definitely need to know the formula if we want to calculate the valency. So suppose this is lead phosphate, I had said. Phosphate. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, sorry, I'm very sorry. Just mixing it up with sulfate. इसमें क्या करना है, N1V1 plus N2V2 is equal to चार्ज लगाना है. N1 क्या है? N1 है जो पहली चीज है, उसमें कितने एटम्स हैं, या उसमें कितने ग्रुप्स हैं, या उसमें कितने पैकेट्स हैं. दिस इज नंबर ऑफ, दिस इज N1. Okay, V1 is the valency of this one. Now this group from here to here is N2, number of packets of PO4, not O4, okay, is equal to the total charge on it. What is it? It's a neutral compound. Does it have a charge on this right now? No, it doesn't have a charge. So the charge is 0. Now, how many packets of lead do you have? You have 3. So, and we have to find valencies of, suppose, lead. Find for lead. प्लीज और आपके सिलेबस में बहुत ज़्यादा हैं भी नहीं. आई थिंक इफ़ यू कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग 10-12 ही हैं जो इसके बाहर हैं. सो वो धीरे धीरे प्रैक्टिस करते वैसे ही याद हो जाते. सो आई हैव टू फाइंड फॉर लेड, तो आई टेक इट एज एक्स. लेट वैलेंसी ऑफ लेड बी एक्स. सो व्हाट विल हैपन? N1 हो गया x, no, V1 हो गया x, valency of the first group. How many packets of lead do you have? You have 3 packets of lead, Pb3. So what we'll do, N1 is 3. How many packets of sulfate do you have? Do you have 4 packets, or do you have 8 packets, or 2 packets? What is it? So whatever is inside is not considered. That's a packet that has been sealed. उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ये वाला number outside the bracket is what is the number of packets. ये please ध्यान से सुन लो. This is not 8. This is not 4 number of packets. This is 2 packets. भाई जो bracket में डाल दिया वो seal हो गया. उसमें से कुछ नहीं लेना है. Okay. So here it is, number of packets of this side is 2. Now, suppose we are supposed to learn phosphate की valency. Okay, phosphate की valency, which is V2, is -3. So this is N1, V1, and here we have V1 and V2, which one of them will calculate. समझ आया? एक की valency उसके number, एक की valency उसके number of packets. So that we have written the data. Now all we have to do is use the formula. N1 V1 plus N2 V2 is equal to 0, that formula. Okay, how many packets were there? 3. And what is the valency of lead? We don't know, so we'll put it as X. Now how many packets of phosphate? 2. And what is the valency of phosphate? That's -3. And the total charge on this entire thing is 0. There's no charge on it. Good. Now we can solve it. And we need a sign also, and we need a number also. So this becomes valency of lead. Good. That's how it becomes the valency of X, using simple N1 V1 plus N2 V2 is equal to charge on that atom. Now we'll take another one. And besides all this complication there are certain metals or even non-metals which have multiple valencies. मतलब क्या? जैसे iron है, it can have a valency of 2 also, 3 also. तो हमें क्या पता कौन सी वाली इस समय यूज हो रही है? वो कभी 2 यूज करता है, कभी 3 यूज करता है. ऐसे ही कॉपर है, कॉपर कभी 2 यूज करता है, कभी 1 यूज करता है. सल्फर वगैरह, दे फॉर्म कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कंपाउंड्स. नाइट्रोजन, कॉपर, सल्फर, तो इन लोग की इतने सारे वैलेंसीज होती हैं. सल्फर की 2B - 2B, 4B - 4, देयर सो मेनी वैलेंसीज दैट दे कैन हैव. तो हमें क्या पता इस फॉर्मूला में उसकी कौन सी वैलेंसी. सो दिस मेथड हेल्प्स यू नो इस कंपाउंड में उसकी क्या वैलेंसी है, जो हमें गिवन कंपाउंड है उसमें कौन सी वाली वैलेंसी यूज हुई भी है. ओके, नाउ वी आर टेकिंग समथिंग, we'll take FeOH whole twice. Okay, good. FeOH whole twice. And we are supposed to find, see, I'm putting OH in a bracket. If I just put like this, what will you think? First, it will not look like OH. Plus, then you will think that there's only one oxygen and two hydrogens, which is not correct. You have the packet of hydroxide as two packets. Okay, this is iron hydroxide. Now you have to find the valency of iron in this. Now I just अभी I told you कि आयरन की दो वैलेंसीज हो सकती है, +2 भी हो सकती है, +3 भी हो सकती है. अब इसमें कौन सी है? लेट्स चेक. सो N1 वी विल, N1 कितने है, इसमें कितने आयरन है? एक ही है. जब कुछ लिखा ही नहीं है देन इट इज 1. V1 इसकी वैलेंसी हमें ढूंढनी है, सो विल टेक इट एज X. सेकेंड चीज के कितने पैकेट्स हैं? 2. N2 is 2 and इसकी वैलेंसी we should be remembering it's -1. So V2 is -1. Now we will apply the formula. How much is the charge on this atom? Right now there's no charge, it's neutral, there's nothing there. So let's write the charge is 0 and we will put things. Put these values whatever we know. 1 into x plus 2 into -1 is equal to 0. Charge 0 था. इन सब की values मैंने डाल दी. Okay, so it gives us x is equal to +2. Okay, so like I told you, iron can have two valencies, two kinds of valency, either +2 or +3. So here in this iron hydroxide, it is using its +2 valency. Okay, now let's take an example where which has a charge, where a group of atoms has a charge on it. Okay. Now, okay, we'll take from here only. Okay, the one, suppose you don't remember one of these. Suppose you don't remember CO3 का वैलेंसी, CO3 2 माइनस का वैलेंसी क्या है? ओके, एंड इस नहीं, CO3 2 माइनस हमने लिया है एंड वी वांट टू फाइंड द काइंड ऑफ वैलेंसी ऑफ कार्बन. It's not really valency, it's called oxidation state, oxidation number, but we treat it like valency only. So suppose it is CO3 2 minus 2. So and we have to find valency of carbon. It's not really a valency. It's called something else, but for you all, it's fine. They'll give you only which is limited to valency only. Okay, how many first ones are there? Packets? 1. There's nothing written. How many second packets are there? O3. So there are 3 packets. What is the valency of carbon? That's what we have to find. And what is the valency of oxygen? We must know it. It's -2. It's a very important valency of oxygen. We should be remembering it. Okay. And charge is -2. Now it is not neutral. CO3 2 negative is not neutral. So we'll have to put the charge as -2. Now we'll simply apply the formula. N1 V1 plus N2 V2 is equal to charge. So it becomes, we are just putting values from here. N1 is 1, V1 is X, N2 is 3, and V2 is minus 2 is equal to, how much is the charge? Minus 2. And we'll calculate x minus 6 is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to plus 4. So you get that the valency of carbon is plus 4. This becomes your answer. I hope you're able to understand how to find valencies of single atoms also and multiple atoms also. This is a very simple formula which you can easily learn and apply. Thank you.